See if this works. Hopefully it stays working. Evening, guys. If you're watching this on replay, please stick a 1 in the comments. If we're not friends on Facebook, feel free to add me as a friend. And if you would be so kind as to share, I would really appreciate it. Right, let me put my... Right, let me just share this, not share it, pin. Hi Mia, good evening Kim. Oh, you got a notification tonight? Yes! Something's working. Not before time. Sorry, I'm a wee bit late, guys. Wee bit late tonight. Yeah, Facebook just notifies who it wants. Sometimes it tells people, sometimes it doesn't. If anybody wants to follow, if you just click on my nose, the wee follow button will pop up. I think it's on the right hand side, so you can follow from there, and I think that makes it better for getting notified. Could be wrong, but it's worth a try, isn't it? Right. So, how is everybody doing tonight? Glue on my hand. Hello everybody. Welcome. Right, watch this Puddy cat. Come here, Missy. Put your tail in my band. Should really put the cat out before I come live, shouldn't I really? Right, so just gonna crack on with these brows. How was everybody's Saturday? Has everybody had a good day? Right, let's get this show on the road. Come say hi, everybody. Let's start doing these eyebrows. So for people who have been asking, how do I do my eyebrows? I just start off here and I just go right over to, so this is my first bit, and I go right over to where my line is, and then I add on top to this line, so it's more, I give myself a little bit more of a lid. That's the intention anyway. They actually need tidied up. Don't know which hair I'm following. Isn't it so much easier getting your kids to bed now when the dark nights are in? In the summer the kids are like, why am I going to bed in the morning? Right, and I just add more to the top rather than at the bottom. And I just colour that in from there. Please share, guys, I would really appreciate it. I had put a picture up on my, I don't know if anybody's seen it, on my Facebook, and it's of this month's Kudos, and it has Purple Epic Mascara, so I've ordered that and I can't wait to try it. It looks really nice. I'm certainly going to give that a go. What's wrong?
You're in the comments.
I'm not in here.
You're on my phone.
Am I facing it? Your phone's bigger though.
Which one do I need to use?
Just tip it down a bit if I'm in the comments. Or put this down a bit. Right, so I'm just going to go over to the other one and then I'll fill in the front. I'll go back and fill the front in. Is that any better? So again, I just do the same. I just take the line right to where my arch would be. And just take it down from there. Yes, definitely, Kim. This splurge is what I use, and as you could see, I'm actually going above here, and there's no hair there, so I'm actually making my eyebrow, and this will stay on like I've said before. This doesn't, once it's on, it dries to a powder and it doesn't come off. So it's definitely worth a try. This will definitely help. And it'll go over those bits. I mean, I have a gap here as well, where I always patch that in with the splurge. So yeah, this will definitely help with that. Because I was really bad as well. Anything I put on my eyes, I touch my face, and I seem to do it automatically. If I put mascara on, I'll want to touch my eye. If I put my brows on, I want to touch my brows. I don't know what it is, and because the makeup's so lightweight and you can't really feel you've got makeup on, you forget you've got it on, and I'm forever. But with these products, because they don't smudge or anything, it's great. So if you do tend to rub your eye or anything, it doesn't affect it. So that's what's really good about it. But my natural eyebrows are a complete mess as it is. As you could see before I put this on, they're a mess as well. Send you the link to take you straight to the splurges. I've got my page on. You would have to go on my page and go to eyes. If you go to press the shop button. Hi Gail. Press the shop button on my website and go to eyes. And it'll go to eyes and it'll come up eyeshadows, and at the top there it has splurge cream, and if you click on that, that takes you to all the different colours. Failing that, if you do have any problem with the site, you can always pay through PayPal and I can order it for you. It would just mean that it would obviously, I would then have to send it on, which makes no difference to me. But you'll definitely get it if you go into shop and then eyes, and it comes up there and it's got the splurge. Watching from South Africa, wow. Welcome from South Africa. I bet you have better weather there than we do. Ours is rubbish. Either that, Kim, if you're having a bit of difficulty with it or anything, I can even screenshot every bit to show you where to go into it. It's entirely up to you, whatever makes it easiest for you. If you just let me know, then I could, either way I could, because I know that some people find the website quite difficult to work. Obviously I'm used to it now, but I think some people find it quite difficult, you know, what to go into and what to press, and it could be a bit overwhelming. But there is always the option of paying through PayPal and then myself ordering it for you. Well, I could do that, Kim, I could do that then afterwards. I could screenshot every, you know, I'll go into what to press and I'll circle everything you have to press, and we could try that first. If not, you've got the other options anyway. So it's just whatever suits you. But it'll definitely make a difference to your brows and where you've plucked too many hairs out. And will last you a long time. I mean, you can barely even see. This is the one I've had since July, I think it is. I'm sure it's July. And look, it's just barely skimmed the top. It's crazy, because you just need the tiniest little bit. Right, so that's my brows. I'll clean them up with some concealer now. So I use taffeta, no I don't. I use velour concealer. If anybody wants a colour match for foundation or concealer or anything, PM me, I can help you with that. I need my mirror. So I'm just going to tidy these up a bit. So this is great for if you make a mistake, you know, if you want to tidy up your eyebrows, if you've maybe went too far down one side, too far up the other or whatever. Concealer is my best friend. And because it's full coverage, it's just phenomenal. Covers everything. You can also use a concealer above. I am going to use my foundation above because I don't want that to be lighter. So I'll just tidy that up with that. And because I need to pluck my eyebrows, I do have some stray little hairs here, so this will also help to disguise those little hairs. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Do you know what? These are just little sticky on nails. They were my daughter's nails, and she wanted me and her to put some nails on. Right, and there we go. Then I'm going to take my brush and cover the rest of my lid. Still nice, yeah, they make a difference, don't they? I'll be pinging them off soon. They'll all be pinging off, no doubt. Right, so I'm just going to take the rest of this concealer over my eyelid to give me a base for my foundation. No, I'm not. Eyeshadow even. If you could see, that takes away any veins I have in my eyes, any redness, and gives me the perfect base to bring out the colours of my eyeshadow better. And pretty much, that's okay. A blank canvas to work with. Just put a little dot of that on and take that over the rest of the lid. And I use this as my primer.
You kidding me on this can't stand
So there you go. As you can see, that's blanked out all the redness, all the veins. Gave me a good start to my eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to take my light colour, which is Discreet. You put yourself in a bit of a pickle there, haven't you, trying to close that door?
I think I've jammed it. Stop the handles getting in.
Just going to give this brush a wee wipe. So what's everybody been up to? Had anything nice happen today? Anybody going out tonight? Right, I'm just going to go in with this Discreet and I'm going to set my concealer in so this doesn't crease. Now I'm not going to use a whole lot of this because I want the concealer to bring out the colours of my eyeshadow. So I'll just quickly go over this to set this in place. So the concealer doesn't go all over the place and stick in my wee lines when my eyes are opening and closing. So there we go. Right, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to go in with some silver decorated kitchen new carpet and blind. Oh, that sounds amazing, but that sounds great. I love doing all that. I love when all my house is being decorated and I have like new, even if it's a new picture, I love it, it's great. Right. Let me see what brush to use. Where's my storage brush? Where's my brush? I put brushes down and can't find them. And I know it's in there, but I can't see it. Doing your room up. I want to do my room up. I know when it's just all done and it's all perfect, you don't want to move anything. I'm like that. Right, I'm just going to have to go in with this brush because I can't find my... No, let's go in with this one. Right, I'm going to go in with this Brilliant, which is silver, and I'm going to start off with that. And I'm just going to take that onto my lid. Not eaten for a week. I do that if I went and clean all my toilet and I say to the kids, don't even use that toilet. It's terrible. my eyes are really wrinkly as well. I've got a hooded eye and it's going all that saggy way and things. With like the wrinkly eyes and things, you just have to go like because my eye this bit comes over. I have to go just above where my natural crease would be, or I lose my lid. If you see it, it goes under this flap of skin. But if I go just above that, there's so many ways you could work with it. Honestly, once you've put the concealer and things on, and if concealer's too thick for people, then the eye primer's really good as well. That's thinner. You have that. It's just finding out your way of. Honestly, I've got to go right above where my natural crease is because my hood's so. My eye's so hooded. My hood's so eyed. Right, so I'm just going to take this right over here just now, and then. Hi Jennifer, how are you? And then back to this one. Taylor's trying to phone you. I'm fine. Doing not too bad. We're away in Glasgow today for football, with my son's football, so we're not long home. Well, I'm saying not long, I've been home about an hour, eh? It doesn't feel long though. Is it more than an hour?
Probably about that actually.
My mum actually bought the instant uplift serum. You get an uplift serum that works over time and it's really good for dry skin. It's like an oil, but it doesn't stay oily, if that makes sense. But you also get an instant uplift serum, and it's really good for it instantly lifts your fine lines and wrinkles and things and puffs them out. It's really good. It was horrible weather, but do you know what? Through in Glasgow, it was actually okay. It was here in Dundee that it was terrible, all the way through to Perth. Once we got to maybe Stirling, I think it cleared up a bit. When we got to Glasgow, there was no rain at all. But on the way back, we got hit with it again, so at least we didn't have to stand out in the rain and watch the football. Right, so I've started off with that silver, then I'm going to go in with, doing it backwards today, I'm going to go in with some of this Cheerful, this blue, the lighter blue, and I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to take some of that. And I'm going to take this right into this crease and outer edge, and I'm going to start darkening that up on the outside. And I'm going to swipe that up here. Now as you could see, you don't get much fallout from this eyeshadow at all, but I like to do my eyes first so that I could clean all this up, and I'm able to go and not have to worry about the edges because I tidy them up later anyway. Right, so I'm just going to keep darkening this with the lighter blue just now. Just going to take that right in there. And then I'm going to go in with the darker blue, which is Triumphant, and I'm going to take some of that. And I'm going to stick that into the corner as well to darken that even deeper. And I'm just patting that in just now. Just bringing that right over there, and as you could see, that's slightly above like where my crease is. So I just tend to, if you do it with your eyes open, you could judge it better where that is. And that just makes it look like you have more of a lid. Right, so I'm just going to keep darkening that up to the colour that I would like. So I want to keep that outside the darkest. And then I'm just going to take a fluffier brush and I'm going to blend that out. Blend that up the way. I'll just keep blending that so that there's no harsh line. I'll go in with my big fluffy brush and just blend this line out. And then that'll give me a chance to go in with the lighter blue again and just take that slightly inside that darker blue. And then we shall just blend that out again. Getting used to working with all these different colours. Right, I'm going to darken the outside of this other eye. And I'm going to start off with the light blue again. Guys, if you could please share, I would really appreciate it. And also remember, if you think you could do this as well, or you want to be a part of my team, then feel free to message me and I could give you all the information on doing this, working with Younique. You can earn car bonuses, you can earn incentive trips abroad, there's so much. They bring out new things all the time. Thank you so much, Gail. They bring out that you can earn makeup trunks, you could earn bags, you can earn free makeup. There's just so much that you get from it. Plus, every purchase that is made through Unique, thank you Yvonne, hi Stacey, every purchase that is made through Unique goes towards a certain amount of it goes towards, they run a retreat for sexually abused women and children, and they actually run a retreat where you could, obviously they're based in Utah in America, but you could actually, anybody that's been abused could go there and spend however long it takes to help them through what they've been through, and they could go there free. It's fantastic. So obviously everything that someone buys, there's a percentage that goes towards that, because it's a Unique retreat. They've actually, that's why they started this business off in the first place, was to help sexually abused women and children. So it's definitely a fantastic cause, definitely. Right, I'm going in with the darker one now, the Triumphant. It's going okay. Stacey, how are you, dear? Right, I'm just going to darken this. It always looks crazy before I put the rest of my face on. I can send you details of the retreat, Helen, if you want me to do that. I could do that. Or you could go onto my website below as well, and if you scroll right to the bottom, there's information on it there. But I can send you all the information. You used to send, oh did you? I'm still here. I'm still in Dundee. I have been away to Glasgow today, watching my son play football in the cup. So that was quite interesting. I love going to watch a football though. Right, so I'm just going to darken that. As always, I'll just do so much of my eyes, and then I'll go back to them when I put my face on. I'm just going to take this again, and Blackness Road. Oh, that's not too far from me. We're actually, well, I'm just outside Dundee, but we're classed as Dundee. I take it you're not in Dundee now? Ah, residential school on Blackness Road. I didn't even know there was one there, if I'm honest. Right, so I'm going to put the rest of my face on, then I'll go back to my eyes. I'm going to use my Liquid Touch today. He plays for Celtic Boys. I don't know what team it was in Glasgow they were playing though. I don't know the name. I did ask one of the players and they didn't know either. I forgot to ask my son. In Dundee. What is it called? Parkview. Oh, wait a minute. I've heard of Parkview. Up! I think that's still there.
Is that not the Parkview Hotel?
No, that's a Park Hotel. That's closed down. That's not even on Blackness Road.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, Gabby. I really appreciate it. Right, so I'm going to start off, guys, with my rose water. Could you get me that rose water, please? I've left it over there.
Is that the spray one? Yeah?
Oh, he's just 14. He's just plays for the under 15s. Right, I'm going to start off with my rose water. The rose water is fantastic. As you can see, I've got red face. The rose water helps with all your redness. It's fantastic for dry skin. It's also a toner. I tried using ordinary rose water and it just wasn't the same. I've been using this on my skin. I have dermatitis and has made a huge difference to my skin. So anybody that has, because it has anti-inflammatories built in, it's just so good. If anybody suffers with any skin conditions, honestly, it's well worth trying this. Oh, thank you, Carly. It usually looks totally crazy before I put my face on. It's next to the university flats. Oh no, maybe I've just heard of it then. I thought the building was still there. There is a Parkview hotel, but it's on Broadway. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Right, so I'm just going to go in with this rose water. Oh, it smells good. It smells like roses.
Never would have guessed that.
Parkview Hotel, Broadway Ferry Road. Is that called the Parkview? Is that called the Parkview? Yeah, I know which one I know which. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Right, I'm going to go in with my primer. My sponsor, My Upline, actually shared a picture of an orange. And you know how an orange has all the little dents in it, like the little pore, like what pores do. And she put foundation on it, a bit of the orange, and she had another one, and she put primer on, then the foundation. I'm going to have to share it because it was amazing how much this made a difference to the pores. Oh, thank you, Carly. Yeah, they're really good. So this is primer, like I just said. This is, you just need the tiniest little bit of this. I would always suggest that everybody use a primer with any type of primer. I use this one. This one's like, it's like tiny little bit. It's silicone based, so it goes over. The rose water helps close your pores. This will cover all your pores so that the makeup doesn't go into them. You know yourself, you put foundation on your face, it just goes into all your little, if I could show you my partner, he's got a lot of pores. And honestly, what a difference it makes if you put primer on. Not that you'll let me put primer on him, but it really does make a difference. Blackness Road beside the observatory. Yeah, why am I at Balgay right now?
So that's where an observatory is.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the observatory up there. But we used to go down Blackness Road to take Connor to the school when he had his training inside, remember? I can't believe I can't think. Give me a shout out. Hello, is it Kendon? Sorry if I say your name wrong. Have you started your Christmas shopping yet? Oh, no, Stacey. No, I haven't started. Do you know what though? I have seen a couple of things. I've seen a couple of things and I'm thinking, right, I'm in November, I really should start. I would have gave the kids it. Honestly, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, I would have given the kids, if I got it too early, I would have given the kids it. But it's really beyond a joke because I've got 5 kids to get for and I really need to start. So I'm really thinking about it. I feel like I'm a step forward now because I'm having a think about it. Right, sorry, primer on the face. Now I'm going in with my Liquid Touch. Oh, you're almost done, wow. I'm so jealous. I actually am really jealous of that because I wish I was done, but I know that if I was,
the kids would have it.
yeah, I think I would probably give them, like, if I bought them maybe a game for their, mind you, they can't get past that bloody Fortnite, but I'd probably give them something. Still need to get a Christmas tree, but you've done your Christmas shopping. That's brilliant. Right, so I'm going to shake this because it's cream to powder. Empty the dropper and give it another shake because it does separate in the bottle because it's minerals. It's all mineral based, so you need to shake it up. Somebody used it and had said, you know, they thought it was just dripping off. It was too watery, but it was because they hadn't shook it. Once they did, they realised it. It needed to be shook and it worked perfect. So with this, I'm going to take I don't know if I've got a Christmas tree. Yeah, I have, haven't I?
Yeah, I need a new one this year.
I always say I'm going to throw my Christmas tree out every year, and I always just put it back in the box and back up the loft. Right, I'm going to take five drops of this. That one was a bit big. Take some of that back. So 5 drops. That one was a bit made up for the little one. And I'm just going to put this all over. And as you could see, I've got veins, little veins in my nose here. I don't know if you could see that, and on my cheeks. Now I'm just going to pat that all over just to get it right into my skin. I think I've used too much. I say that all the time, and I still continue to use the 5 drops, even though I know that it's too much. I'm just going to pat this all over. I'm going to try and not go right under my eye because I do conceal under there. Yeah, I was going to do that as well. And then I'm going to start buffing this in. Once I start buffing this in, this is when it turns to the powder and it sets it. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I threw mine out. I've got these Santa Claus and a snowman light, and I'm not joking you, I've had them for about 15 years, and I can't bear to throw them out because I've had them for so long, and they still light up, they still sit outside, but I really think that maybe they're coming to an end, and I really don't want them to because I've had them for so long. I feel like they're sentimental now. I feel like I need to hand them down. Right, I'm just going to clean all this up with my concealer as well. Right, it's fantastic, Gabby, isn't it? This is unique. It's all from my website. My website's pinned below. This has anti-aging properties in it. It also has oh, I can't remember what the name of it is. I always forget the name. It evens out your skin tone, it covers all your redness. This is actually just a medium to full coverage, but you can actually build it. You could build it up if you felt like the 5 drops weren't enough for you coverage wise. You could add more, or you could add some concealer in with it to get an even fuller coverage. But I mean, you were able to see me. I had all those veins in my nose. I can't see them anymore. My redness is gone. Obviously I've not done under my eyes, so that's still, but it's made a huge difference to my face. Gets rid of all those wee veins. I've got little tiny veins that come up in my cheeks. Yeah, Gabby, do that. If you need a colour match or anything, just let me know. I could help you with that. Or there is quite a lot of help on site as well. It gives you a slider to check, you know, your colour, your undertones and your colours and that. And anything you get, you do have 14 days to return it for a full refund. So even if you've used it, as long as there's 75% or 70% left still in the bottle, if it wasn't for you, you know you could send it back and get a full refund. Because want you to love the products as much as I've shown you do. I wouldn't show people the products if I didn't, because my intention wasn't to be on here. I wanted to become a kitnapper. I wanted to buy the kit and have the kit for myself. And once I started using them, and because I've got quite sensitive skin anyway, and once I started using all this and all the face masks and everything, I was just totally amazed. And I then wanted to show people, I wanted people to know, because I tried, now what was that thing you got me, that foundation, and it was a powder, and it was supposed to be minerals and things.
Oh, was that one that was always on the TV?
It was always on the TV, it was on QVC and things. And it said a lot of the stars used it in that, and it was a powder. And it was good, but it was very cakey. And I don't like that cakey look. Well, nobody likes a cakey look. So, when I got this, if I'm being honest with you, I didn't hold out much hope. I knew it would make a difference because I'd been watching somebody putting it on. But when I did, I thought, no, I wanted to share it with people. I wanted people to know that you could, and it's changed so many people's life, you know, their confidence, and honestly, when you find out about it, it's just amazing what the company does for people, and they really look after their presenters as well. But I just love it. It's so lightweight. Right, I'm going to put my concealer on now. Now, if anybody, if there's any comments that I miss, guys, don't think I'm ignoring you. It's sometimes I don't get all the comments. Sometimes I've got to go back and rewatch my live before I see people's comments coming up. So please don't think I've ignored you. You can always PM me. I'll always message you back. The colour on foundation gel, yeah, Magic Minerals. I can't remember if it was.
It wasn't that.
No, it wasn't Magic Minerals, was it? It was. Oh God, it's going to annoy me now. This colour I use on my face is Taffeta. I actually think they've brought out 6 new colours. So whereas Taffeta is quite a warm colour, there's one just below this, which is not so warm. People would prefer not to have it, you know, so warm. But there's so many different colours now. But this one I use is Taffeta. And I got this when I had a bit of a suntan in the summer. And I don't want to, I keep using it because I don't want to think that I don't have that suntan anymore. What am I doing tomorrow? I have nothing planned for tomorrow because my son had football today. So, I will be cleaning, no doubt. I think. Oh, shopping. I need to go shopping. Of course I do. How could I forget that? I've nothing in the house. I need to go shopping. Right, I'm blending that in way too much. I'm going way over the top. Right, so that is the foundation. Fantastic. And like I said, you only need 5 drops. I've had this since July, and I still have plenty in it, I think. It sounds like I do. So it's definitely worth the money. Now I'm going to go in again with my concealer that I used on my lids. Why do I drop everything? And I'm going to take that and I'm going to brighten up underneath my eyes with this. So I'm just going to take this into a V shape down my nose. And I'm going to do the same here. And with these products, less is definitely more. You just need the tiniest little bit. I've mentioned before, but this concealer was in the newspaper, voted the best by, I think it was The Sun, a beauty journalist, had voted it the best she's ever used. Actually, this month's kudos, you're getting a Purple Epic Mascara. You don't have to get the purple. You could choose whichever colour you like, or the waterproof or whatever. But you could get the purple. You could get a metallic splash liquid lipstick. You're getting an eyeliner pencil of your choice, and you're getting the cleansing stick. The cleansing stick was also in the newspaper as well. That is fantastic. That actually takes off waterproof mascara and everything, no problem. I wouldn't always use it all over my face, but for stubborn, like the splurge eyeshadow that I use on my eyebrows, that doesn't just come off easy, you know, that's water resistant, waterproof and smudge proof. So the cleansing stick for that just breaks it all down. It's fantastic. I should be getting that soon. I think I ordered that the other day, so when I get that you'll be able to see how good that is. It's a really good stick. Right, so I'm just going to take this and blend this all in. I just do this to brighten up. Underneath my eyes. Make me more awake looking. Clean up any eyeshadow. No, I don't think you're nosy, no. Not at all. Right, so I'm just going to blend that in everywhere I want my face highlighted, which is normally in the T-zone. And then I'll just take the other side to blend them two in together. I should have showed one side and the other. So this will kind of make me look more awake, and it kind of gives you the sense of the eyes have lifted slightly because I took it up here. So that makes a bit of a difference. So you could see when the everything, all the eyeshadow is so pigmented anyway, you just need the smallest amount. But you could see with once I put my face on it, it makes the eyes come out more. So that's why I like to put the face on and then go back to them. Right, I'm now going to use this dark concealer as my contour tonight. So I'm just going to use this, just a tiny bit of this. This is the same as what I've used on underneath my eyes and on my eyelids, but it's just a different colour. I'm going to bring that down here. I haven't had my tea yet because it was a cup game at my son's football. We went back there after the game and got some stuff there to eat. So, and it was quite late, it was later on, so I haven't had like my tea yet. So I'll probably just grab something quick. I'm going to take this down my nose. Mullet. I'm also going to put some around my head. We were at Jimmy Chung's last night. Was it last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Jimmy Chung's last night. The kids were, we were supposed to be going to Rise, and the kids decided, because there was quite a lot of us going to Rise, and it was going to be really busy. I don't even know if we all would have got in at the time we decided to go, because I didn't book it beforehand. They changed it to Jimmy Chung's. So we went from going to Rise to Jimmy Chung's. Right, so I just put that everywhere that I want to contour, and I'll get my brush that I put my foundation on with, and I'm just going to put some, just a bit of setting spray on that, and I'm going to dab that in. Do you know what, it wasn't very good. I thought, with it being a Friday night, everything would be more fresh. It wasn't actually that good. I was quite disappointed. Right, I'm going to rub this right in. I'm going to rub this up to my hairline. This is just to give me a shadow around my face. It was a big change, Stacey, yeah, a big change. But once they decided against Rise, the next thing on their mind was food. I don't know why they didn't say we could go to the cinema or something. They just... No, I'm just going to keep blending this in. The kids loved it, yeah, they enjoyed it. And their dad enjoyed it.
Oh, I ate too much.
He was feeling a bit sick when he came out.
Oh, I ate way too much yesterday.
Look how blue that eyeshadow is. That's nuts. Right, so I'm just going to blend that in. Try and get some definition to the face. Put some shadow on these chins. That's the main thing. Yep, yeah, they did. They enjoyed it. The wee one, he actually ate something decent before the pudding. He normally goes back the way. He normally goes in and goes straight to the pudding bit. And then he says, I'll have some chips after my pudding. But no, he sat and he had a proper meal. He actually had some rice and things, didn't he?
Actually quite short time.
Right, I'm just going to blend this down. My older son, he had... Every time I seen him, he had another plate. I think he had about 3. I think he had a starter, and then I think he had about 3 different plates of main. And he's sitting going to me, Mum, I feel sick. So he put his plate over to his brother's side, so his brother would get the blame for leaving food, because he'd read the sign that said, don't waste food. So he put it over to his 7-year-old brother's... Watch, that's in the door, darling. Could you help him, please?
Yeah,
I need to charge it.
in my hat on the
Hi,
windowsill.
Suzanne. Oh, welcome, Kerry. Hope it's not the last. Yeah, so he put his plate over to his 7-year-old's table bit, so he would get the blame, but kept going in and taking chips and bits of chicken and in the hat on the windowsill. And he kept going back and taking, every time I looked at him he was like, Mum, I feel sick, but he was taking another chip. I don't know, he was a bottomless pit last night. I don't know how he managed to eat all that. Right, so I'm just going to rub that in, and you could obviously leave your contour as you wish. Some people like it really sharp and noticeable. Some people don't, it's just your preference. I am going to use my setting powder now, which is fantastic. I know, they're unbelievable. They're funny though, they're really funny. Right, so I'm just going to take some of this setting powder and I'm just going to take off. I just need the tiniest little bit, and I'm just going to flick this underneath my eyes. This is where I put my concealer, and I want to set that concealer so that it doesn't crease when I move my face. Instead of the concealer sitting in all the little lines. Hi Polly! They are nuts, they're crazy. And that will just set that, and that actually gives just it makes it more mattified. I prefer it matte. Some people like the dewy, shiny look, but this will set it in place. And I just give that a swipe over, and that sets that, and that ain't going nowhere. I'm going to take that down my nose, everywhere that I put the light concealer. Oh yeah, I bet he is. I found pictures of my son, he's 7 now, and I found pictures of him the other day at Halloween when he was just a baby. And I was, where does this time go? It just flies in. Right, I'm going to go over here because I always get hot over there with the moustache. And on my chin. Now that'll set all that concealer in, and that concealer will stay all day. This powder, because it's so fine and it's actually cream, it's not white. So it doesn't give you that white look, and because it's so fine it doesn't go that cakey way. I hate cakey makeup. Oh, so sweet. So sweet at that age. Right, and I'm going to take my bronzer and I'm going to just go around where I've contoured. And that'll just, again, that's a cream, so that'll do, this is a powder, the bronzer's a powder, so that I could set that in with that at the same time. So I just go into the darker side of this, and I'll just go over that. I'll blend that in with my, and that will give you some colour to your face as well. If it's, sometimes when you put foundation on it's just plain, this gives you a little bit of a colour. Again, you just need the tiniest amount of that, and I'll just go in with my wee brush and fluff that in. The what do you call it? I'm just going to take that. Yeah, a lot of it is Stacey, yeah. If you like, if I was to put this setting powder on, one of the girls from my team did it the other day, and she put the setting powder on, setting spray, sorry, and she went and done a video of her putting water all over her face and her makeup still stayed on. The splurge, you get like the waterproof mascara now. The splurge on my brows, that's waterproof. The eyeliners are all smudge proof and waterproof. The ordinary Epic, the original Epic, is water resistant, but I've been out in the rain and things with that and it's never budged, but there is a waterproof as well now. Total brow envy. That's funny, Kerry. Right, so there we go. That is just a wee bit bronzer there, and it gives you a chance to. Sometimes your face is the same colour as your chest, but your neck is more white, so it gives you a chance to bronze some of that. The brow makeup is the brow. What I use on my brow is a Splurge cream eyeshadow, but it goes on like a pomade, and but it dries to a powder so that it doesn't. Once it's dry, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't come off. You could go in water with it. It's fantastic. But this is actually an eyeshadow. This particular colour has been discontinued. This was on half price for a while. But they have the colour just under this, which I could also use, which is called Faithful. This is a really dark colour, the one I wear, because I mean my hair originally is really dark. But the one underneath this is Faithful. It's slightly lighter than this, but again you could put it on darker. Bye Stacey, thanks for watching. But that's what I use. We do the brow palette, which comes with the wax and things and sets it in, but that's what I'm using tonight, is the Splurge eyeshadow. Mine didn't look like that before I started. Mine's neat done as well. I'm covering tiny little hairs in there with concealer and everything. It's terrible. Totally let those brows go. I'm trying to grow them, but if I use the lash serum, that really brings them in again. That really helps them regrow. But do you know what? I'm just not sticking to it. I need to put them on every night, and I'm just not doing it. Right, I'm going to take some highlighter. I'm going to start off with the Luminizer, and because this is also dry, it starts off as a cream and dries to a powder. So I'm just going to pat that in. Because I've set underneath my eyes, if I go and rub that, that will upset all the powder. So if I tap it on, it helps. It does, Kerry, it does. Because you're only really concerned about the wee one that's grown inside you, and then when you have them, I mean, I've got 5 kids, and I know exactly. Do you know what? See, before I started doing Unique even, because I suffer really bad migraines, and I would be in my bed for like a week solid, just feeling sorry for myself, and just I'll just shove my hair up today. I can't be bothered washing it. I'm not going out anywhere anyway. But honestly, what a difference this has made. It really has helped so many people. Just get up and go and feel good about themselves. And a lot of people think, oh no, I couldn't go on a live. I did. But you don't have to. You don't have to go on a live. God, you don't even have to sell the stuff. You could just buy the kit and have it for yourself. Oh, thank you for being here, Polly. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you again. Oh, I'm putting that up instead of down. Right, so that's the Luminizer. That just gives that some shine. I'm then going to go in underneath my eyes with... I'm going to start off with the silver. And I'm going to take that right round. That's not silver. I'm going to take that silver that I've got on my lids, and I'm going to take that right round to the front and along the beginning of underneath the lash line. And the same with this one. And that will lighten up. Inside there also. Then I'm going to take the blue. I'm just going to take the lighter blue, and I'm going to go along the rest of my lash line with this. And I'll give that a little blend in. Sorry, you need none? This is broken. I can't get it open. Can't get it open, Connor. Right, and I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to give that a little blend in, so it's not harsh. I'm just going to attach that to up here, so that'll give me some colour underneath. Then it's time I went in with my Epic, I think. Which is here. This is, for those of you that don't know, the best mascara ever. Ever, ever. I don't think I've actually come across anything as good as this. Right, let me get my coffee brush. I'm just going to blend this in a bit more at the sides. Right, so I'm going to go in with my Epic. I will show you one eye done and the other one not done, to show you the amazingness of this mascara. With this mascara you could get it on subscription, so that every time it comes out you get it free delivery. And we all love free delivery. Well, I do. Right, so I'm just taking this right down to the root to begin with on my first coat. I just do 2 coats of this. Again, this is buildable. You can build this up to whatever length and volume you wanted to. That's the first coat. I hope you could see that past that eyeshadow. It makes a difference, you know what, see when you get your eyebrows done, it really makes you feel just, it totally changes your face when your eyebrows are done, doesn't it? It just makes you feel that little bit better, and if anything could make you feel just that wee bit better, it's worth it. Definitely worth it. Right, so I'm just going to go on to my second coat on this eye, and then I'll show you the difference. I'm going to stick more to the outside, just the ends of this. Now, bearing in mind this is just a one-step mascara, this isn't got any fibres or anything in it, it's just a mascara.
I was just trying to find Connor and then you kept going in at the moment.
And this is what it does to your lashes. It is amazing.
She looks terrified when she puts it on.
Who, me?
Yeah, because you open your eyes so wide.
Yeah, because I poke myself in the eye every time I put it on.
Taylor, did you go out to the deck and take the slugs off it and stick it into your eyebrow?
No, I'm trying to do them, but I can't do
It's
it.
just a bit too dark for you.
That's my thing. I put black around them to shape them. You're so mean.
Ryan, leave her alone. Isn't it, Debbie? It is amazing. Well, I mean, look, it's even made a difference just to my eyes. Just even like that, it's just fantastic. I cannot, honestly, apart from the foundation, and I can't stress enough how great this is. That's how I like to show people, to show them what, because it's different from telling people, isn't it? You tell somebody, oh, you should see this mascara, it's amazing, but see when somebody sees it done, it's just fantastic. I love it. And it has conditioning in it, it has some of the serum, the growth serum in it, but it's so lightweight, it's not like you've got it on at all, it's just amazing. Right, so I'm going to come over and show you my, well, do you know what, mine's is nearly done as well, Debbie, and I just got my subscription go through yesterday, so mine's is on its way, so I'm so chuffed. Right, so this is my eyelashes here, guys. I don't know, not very long. I usually say, look at those lovely long eyelashes, and here's with the Epic. So this is the difference that this mascara makes. Now, you've seen it, I didn't put anything special on it. This is simply just the mascara and the wand. The wand makes such a difference because it's got little crisscross bristles, so it catches all the tiny wee hairs that you don't even know that you have. So that's the amazingness in this mascara. I'm just going to do the other eye. Hi, Sharon. It's still raining outside, eh?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Do you know what, Debbie? I tried to do that. Loads of people do that. They warm their mascara up before, like, anyway, without it running out. They warm their mascara up before they put it on. And I did it. I sat on it my whole life, and I took it out, and you know, I didn't like it. I don't know why, it just felt different. I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to it, but I didn't like it, and I thought, no, I'm not doing that again. And yet, it's supposed to be better for it, isn't it, if it's warm? I know, it's totally amazing, totally amazing. When you see it, and you see how it works. It's actually in this month's Kudos. Kudos is something that we do every month, and it's like a bundle that you get at a reduced price. So you're getting the Epic mascara, the colour of your choice. I'm getting purple, because there's a new purple one out. Eyeliner in your choice. You get a lip splash in your choice, but they've brought out a metallic pink one. And you get the cleansing stick, which takes off anything. No, I know. I don't think anything will ever compare to it, Debbie. It's like going to Spain or going to Disneyland, isn't it? Nothing's going to compare to that good Disneyland. Disneyland, this is what this is. Disneyland mascara. Nothing's going to compare to it. Yeah. Right, so I'm just going to take this, my second coat here, just give this a little... It's definitely worth getting on subscription though, because I chose to get mine, I think it's every 60 days I chose, but you could go in and you could change it about, and it always comes out free delivery, and when it comes out you get free samples of other items, other products from the company, so it's definitely worth it. Hello, welcome. So that is the Epic. Look at that. That's phenomenal, isn't it? Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone with some Optimistic, which is this shimmer. It's like a gold shimmer colour, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my brow bone. How much is the mascara? The mascara is 19, but like I say, you could get it on subscription. So you could, you would get free delivery if you subscribe, and you could unsubscribe anytime you like. You could subscribe, get it for free delivery, and then unsubscribe, and then resubscribe anytime you like. But it's well worth it. Right, so I'm just going to highlight up here, because my eyeshadow's lower tonight, unless I just drew my eyebrows on higher. Right, and I'm just going to take this again. I thought I've done silver and gold, so no, not silver and gold. I've done gold and blue, so I'll try some silver and blue. Right, I'm also going to take that same colour that I've highlighted my brow bone, and where I've put my luminizer, I'm just going to run that over there as well to give me more of a shine. If you can see that. I'm just going to do the same here. And on my nose, and my cupid's bow. It actually has lasted me a long time, because if I'm honest, you're supposed to renew your mascara quite often. I've had mine since, I think I got everything back in July, August, September, October. I mean, this is coming up for the 4th month, and I mean, I'm still getting plenty out of it, but I've got my new one coming. So it does last. Anything you get lasts a long time. I mean, my splurge eyeshadow, that's going to last me at the very least a year, because you barely even touch it. Right, so that's me. Gave that a little bit of a shine. I am going to go and buff this out a wee bit. And up here, there's no harsh lines. Right, lips. I think if you get something that's worth it, I think once you use them, I used to find it hard to look past the price, if I'm honest, of things. I used to think, I'm not paying that, because I never really bought anything like that for myself anyway. It was always, it would go on the kids. But see, when you use it and you realise how good it is, it then makes such a difference. And it's worth it in the long run. You've got it for so much longer, and you're guaranteed that you're going to, you know, it's going to last. I'm just going to put some white eyeliner on. And that will give the eye a sense. I know. I don't know. I don't think I could use anything else. So I really feel your pain with that. Putting it in hot water and everything, I'd be the same. I'd be cutting the bottom open and everything. It really does. It's really difficult to get anywhere near as good as what you're used to. Right, I'm just going to take a wee bit of. I'm almost done. A little bit of. Give me a black palette. Gullible. If I can get it open. And this is this brown colour. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to darken that. Give my face a wee bit more contour with that. And I just put that on and rub it in. Now this is eyeshadow, but this is how versatile the products are. I don't know if any of you seen, a few videos back I actually used one of the lipsticks, the Splash liquid lipsticks. I actually used it on my eyes as eyeshadow. You could use it as blush as well as on your lips. So that is, they are very versatile, the products. You don't have to use them for one thing. I often use the eyeliner for my lips or the lip liner for my eyes because they're so creamy. You could just use them anywhere. Hello, welcome everybody. Guys, if you could please share for me, I would really appreciate it. It's different, isn't it, Debbie? I used gold with blue before, so I thought I'll go for the silver and just give it a little bit of blue at the edges. It's different anyway. Right, now we need to sort out some lips. What are we going to go for lip-wise? Do you think red lip would go with blue? What should we do? What should we do? Let me start off with some pouty lip liner, just to line my lips first. Thank you, Debbie. Thanks so much. Because my man got banned. He shared everywhere and he got banned for sharing too much.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Gabby. At least, do you know what? See if I could actually even just give people little tips. Then I'm happy with that. It's amazing what I learned from that, from just watching people as well. Right, so I'm just going to line my lips. With this, and then I don't know whether to go on with, let's see what this red looks like. This is called Sizzling. Very, very red. Sizzling red, yeah. And you've got to feel fierce to wear a red lipstick. That's what I've got, hooded eyes. I was saying that at the beginning, Debbie. I've got the hooded eyes as well. But once you just, normally what I do is if I keep my eye open and I take the eyeshadow just above, if you can see my hood here, I take the eyeshadow above here. I don't often do wings because I've got that hood here at the end. But it makes such a difference if you just take it just above. It gives you that falseness of having a lid. Do you know what? I never wore eyeshadow like this. I was always plain, put brown on, and it started off, it was years ago, it was just the lid you done, and then it went higher and it was all the way up to the brow, and that was just me, just one colour, brown, for years and years. And then when I started doing Unique and seeing all the different colours and all the colours that went together, and I got more confident, so that's what made me want to use different colours. I want to show people as well what different colours look like together. They're not always going to go, but it's just that the colours are so pigmented, you just need the tiniest little amount, and it's amazing that the colours that you would think that won't go, that actually go together. But I was like that as well. I was terrified of colour. Right, I'm going to... This is one of the Splash lipsticks.
That's awkward.
This is a matte lipstick. but it stays creamy, it doesn't dry your lips out or anything, and it has a little pointy bit to line your lips with. Yeah, do that, Gabby. Honestly, it's all about practicing, honestly, and obviously the products as well. I've got other eyeshadows here and I try to use them and they don't blend, you know, they tend to, wherever I start, the dark spot always stays there. They don't always blend so well, but it's definitely worth practicing, for sure. So yeah, these splashes come in loads of different colours. I didn't used to either, Alexis. I was exactly the same. I barely put. A lot of people start off with maybe if a lot of people are a bit wary about wearing makeup and things, a lot of people start off with the BB cream, and that's a tinted moisturiser. That's got really good coverage as well, and like that, it's really moisturising, and it's more like, I've done a look with the BB cream and the bronzer that I used on my face and put that on my eyes, and it just makes such a difference. Oh, have you not? Well, my daughter, she has just turned 12, and the cheek of it, she asked for MAC makeup for her birthday. But I was like, you ain't getting that from me. So her sister got her MAC lipstick and something else, foundation and things. And she says, try this lipstick, Mum, and I haven't used a lot of MAC products anyway, but it felt horrible. It was constantly sticky. My lips were constantly sticking together, and I thought it was going to dry in and go away, but it didn't. But I know that a lot of people could only use MAC and things like that, but I've got lipstick. So we dropped red lipstick there just to make, but this is, like I say, this dries to a matte. Don't really have any lips, but it stays that creamy way. I got it on my teeth and everything, and like that, you just need the tiniest wee bit of that as well. It's just amazing. They're so, yeah, MAC. This is quite expensive makeup as well, but you pay for what you get, don't you? I actually think I put a post up about the brushes. And MAC's brushes are actually a lot more expensive than Unique brushes. I would have thought they were maybe about the same size, same price, but they're actually dearer. That's what to do, Debbie. Honestly, it's worth it. It's well worth it to get that kit again. Again? Sorry, I'm saying again. It's well worth it. That kit's amazing. It's changed a bit, but you're getting the full size exfoliating mask in it, and I'm really wanting to join again just for that mask. That is the best mask ever. I love it. But you're getting some good things in there, and then once you get in, if you wanted to do it, get the foundation bundle and things, you get that at a cheaper price as well. Once you're part of Unique, it's definitely worth it. That's what my intention was, to be a kidnapper, and I've ended up wanting to tell the world about this makeup. So there we go, ladies. I've used just the silver and some blue on my eyes. I would normally put the setting spray on, but I'm not getting taken anywhere special tonight or that, you know. My husband's just playing Fortnite, so that's me shoved to the side. So I'll not bother putting that on, but if I did, my makeup wouldn't go anywhere, even though I've set it and everything, and it won't move anyway. But that's what I would normally do, apart from what I've already done. But I would like to say thank you very much for joining me. If you could please share, guys, I would really appreciate it. I'm from Dundee, Debbie. Anybody could be your, you could be in anybody's team though, all over the world. You could pick anybody you like. Yeah, if you have any questions, guys, feel free to PM me anytime. I will get back to you. My website's pinned below if you would like to have a look at any of the products. If you have any questions or you need a colour match, just PM me and I could help you with that. If you have any problems, oh, you're from Fife? Ah, you're only up the road. Thank you, Mia. Then just message, and if anybody would like added to my VIP page also, which I forgot to mention, I've got a raffle running in there at the minute. So if you would like to be added to my VIP page, you could either comment VIP down below, or you could join. It's called Powerful Beauties, and it's a VIP group on Facebook. So if you want to hop along there and have a look, you can. Apart from that, I really appreciate you all joining me tonight, and I hope I see you again, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.